Hello there. I'm back here in the anime world, Japan, and I already missed the Philippines. I really enjoyed my 21-day vacation there. The Bb.Pilipinas winners are all over the place, having all those interviews and guestings, etc., etc. And I enjoy watching them together. Now let's go straight to this television guessing that they've had, GMA7, and let me give you my insights on who wins that moment. Take a look at this.
All right. What are your other advocacies? Maybe we can start from the left. Before we wrap up, what do you want to emphasize now that you have this new platform?
Actually, the entire reason why I joined was because of the platform.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. Because my dream is to be a motivational speaker, and I love to inspire and empower young girls and women, specifically about self-worth. And that's why I joined, because young girls and women look up to beauty queens so much. So what better platform than this, right? Because that's something that I've struggled with before. And I really wanted to prove that no matter what, when you have a dream, always pursue it.
Yeah.
Don't base your worth on what people say about you, what you hear, what you think, or how you feel. Always pursue it, because you are worthy of pursuing your dreams.
Okay.
And that's why I joined.
Rachel.
My personal advocacy is all about celebrating one's individuality. I believe we live in a time where people feel much pressure to be a certain way or look a certain way, and I want to be the voice that reminds them that beauty comes from within. And so be yourself, celebrate your individuality, and watch the power in you emerge.
Katarina.
Right now, I learned that Miss Intercontinental is all about women empowerment. So I researched a lot, and I used to watch a lot of documentaries. And one thing that really hit me that I find very relevant is human trafficking, especially here in Southeast Asia, between the Middle East. So with our OFWs, especially the females going abroad, there's one documentary specifically with Lebanon where they get the girls, take their passports, and do whatever with them. And it's terrible. It's really terrible. A nightmare, I presume, but I wanted to look more into that and work with that and use the Intercontinental platform to pursue trying to stop it as best as we can.
Oh, Marielle.
Well, mine is to bring back the traditional and classical forms of arts, music, and culture.
Oo nga pala, opera singer ka, di ba?
Yes, because I feel like nowadays that type of arts is dying. It's more mainstream and pop right now. So I want to bring it back, especially for the younger generation.
Paano ba yung opera, bigyan mo kayong konting, naman, sample? Sige na!
Okay. It's early, but I'll try. Thank you.
Grabe.
Thank you.
Grabe. Goosebumps. Alright. Ang ating piloto na beauty queen.
Yes. Before, I was involved in an organization which is building the shelter homes for the needy children.
Yeah.
So that's really my advocacy. And now I have the crown and the voice. I would like to influence the government and the private sectors to help me this project.
Okay. And last but not the least, Elizabeth.
Well, I guess I already discussed it a little bit with violence against... I think violence against women. When stuff starts in the home, like that's where you really should start, just like on personal levels. But then it's also, women empowerment and just human equality and equality, period.
All right, all admirable causes.
Right,
Very admirable women.
Talagang beauty and brains.
All right.
So,
And
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And good luck.
Congratulations and good luck.
Maraming salamat sa inyong panahon.
Salamat sa ating mga binibini. Thank you very much. Bring home the...
Okay, so my observation, the sitting arrangement is not right. It should always be like the Bb.Pilipinas Universe winner should be at the center all the time. Catarina Rodriguez looked as if she's the top winner. Thomas is so charming. She is one candidate. Now, the more mistakes she commits on stage, the more she gets closer to the crown. Tipong she'll trip on stage, then she will roll. Magpapagulang-gulong siya ng unay ulo. And just rise up and giggle and say, sorry, oh my gosh. And she would eventually win. She's very charismatic and she's very natural. and she overwhelms everyone. I just don't have any idea how can she penetrate, the first cut of the pageant that she's going to enter into, because she doesn't have that walk, that pageant walk. So I don't know, but the moment she enters Magic 5 of the pageant, she would go all the way to the crown, because she's got what it takes to be a world beauty queen. She could really speak her heart out, and she's gorgeous. Ebe looks plain. Well, I included her in my Magic 8. I placed her in my runner-up section. But during the pageant night, I would agree to the judges that she was really gorgeous and she was deserving of the crown. But only here, sa mga bashers, only here, sa show na to, she looked boring. Yeah, she's pretty, but she looks uninteresting. For Marielle, she looked pretty from here to here, but this part is unappealing. It should be cut off. Hindi lang naman siya, lahat may mga problema, pero in case of Marielle, it is very evident, because you would notice it first. After looking at her beautiful eyes, you would go straight here, and it's just very negative. And the hair. If her stylist believes that that hair is one crowning glory fits a queen, then she must be joking. It should be changed, and she should be trained wearing that new hair before her pageant. I just don't like it. Well, if you like it, I will respect your views, but that's what I see. That's what I feel. Love you. Catarina Rodriguez is very eloquent. You know that there are a lot of things going on in her mind. So she speaks with relevance, and that would help a lot to cover what she lacks, like the body and the dancing skills that are very much needed to slay the runway. But just here, well, she's a winner. Peters is my choice, and I'll stand by her. I still believe that she is the rightful representative of the Philippines to the Miss Universe. Pero sa interview na to, she just didn't possess that same magic that she had during the pageant. I believe that I was one of the very few who believed in her. So that the trainers must advise her not to forget that pageant speaking manners count a lot to the eyes of the judges. I mean, she should smile and be expressive when she talks. And I do believe that she looks dead during this interview. She just didn't have that glow that is very much needed. Say so. Miss Universe aspirant. Sabagay, this is not yet the competition. Maybe she's reserving all her powers to the Miss Universe competition. But I still trust her. I still strongly believe that she would make a splash on the Miss Universe stage. Clancy is the most beautiful in this show. Only in this show. I didn't like it. I didn't like her at all sa pageant. That's why nabanggit ko nga one time na I didn't know that she was existing because she's not on my list. And that was my fault. I didn't review her performances. But my oh my, she's one hell of a queen. She's a beauty. There is gorgeousness. There is appeal. There is an X factor. She looks regal. She looks sophisticated. She speaks with conviction. The trainer could just leave her alone and fight on her own. And she'll still make it big. I like her. And I like her. Oh my God. So good luck to all these 6 beauties, and I hope they bring home the crowns that we need to conquer the universe. Maraming salamat sa mga patuloy na sumusubaybay. Bibigay ko ng aking verdict sa interview na to. Again, sa interview na to. Only in this moment. The winner! Considering the speaking skills and the charisma that they project on the boob tube. The winner!